good.
Getting better.
Getting good.
That part right there. That's the hard part.
Yeah,
The
but
G.
it's good though.
Switching from F to G. You see that? You gotta go here and then.
Yeah.
The ring finger. I'm getting used to. I have to get used to the ring finger.
F to G.
Doing the work, dude. F the G and D, and right in the G. The G.
I was gonna say something worse.
Oh, at the G spot. I see what you.
I saw
doing.
something
That's
depressing
clever.
the other day that
You're
I
funny.
think you would also find depressing.
Okay.
Drove by a house that
Wait,
had.
you say depressing?
Yeah. Drove by a house that had a
Okay.
garbage can out front, and sticking out of the top was a guitar from Guitar Hero.
Oh.
I could see the very top of
I
it.
wish I had Guitar Hero again.
I know. We talk about that like once a year.
I
We should
love
get
it.
Guitar Hero. We should get Rock Band.
We need to.
Is it expensive? I mean, surely we could
The
just
new-
find it.
Would we want the new? I guess we'd have to get the new one. Because all the old one. Is there one you can just plug into your TV, or do they not make games like that anymore? Remember games you could just plug into your TV?
It just had the red, white, and yellow cord. Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing anymore.
Let's see. Once we get Mason in here, we can truly get started. Oh, I saw. Oh, there he is.
Sad.
There he
sad thing.
is. Trace saw a Guitar Hero guitar in the trash.
In somebody's trash can.
Yeah. It's a,
Oh man.
Sad imagery.
Look, guys. You know what? While we're in this weird melancholy state for some reason, instead of mellow like we should be, you brought us down.
Well, we can't get too
I'm
high,
going to bring us
though.
back up.
Okay.
By taking the high road.
Okay.
But I got some apologies to make. I know what I did. I want to apologize to Scotland, firstly, making fun of their accents, talking about My Little Vampire.
Yeah.
I was talking about those little pieces of shit bullies, but they're bullies, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just, but
They're kids. You can make
I
fun
went
of
after
kids.
all of Scotland, and hey, I apologize. But it is difficult to understand you guys sometimes. All the time, most of the time. So I
Fair.
wanted to apologize for that.
That's fair.
And I also wanted to apologize to Mason, because...
Yeah, you should be.
Listen, Mason, you show me your GED, and we can talk about whether or not you can read, okay? But, look, I want to apologize, but I'm not going to yet.
Okay.
Because I still have one more gripe with you.
Okay.
And this is,
Dang, he just got here.
dude, this is serious business. You know what I
Okay.
mean? This is like grounds for firing, almost.
Oh, wow.
Almost. We'll see. And I was your dad for Halloween, so
As
I'm a judge
another
now.
employee, would I be in this conversation? Like, I feel like if
Wait,
that was
that's a
happening,
good question. Yeah,
I would
you
have
probably-
to.
Well,
I would
yeah,
have to leave.
You're a witness.
Okay.
You're a witness.
Oh, okay.
Because the buffalo can't talk.
True.
Look, the other weekend, I was at Mason's house watching his dogs.
Mm.
Love those dogs. Loving creatures. Mason thought he was being a good host, a good friend, by offering to buy some snacks and drinks and stuff for me. Right?
That's nice.
Good
Yeah.
guy, right?
Yeah, he didn't have to
You
offer that.
think so?
I
I asked for. Let me finish. I asked for Propel because I like Propel. We talked about this
I
on
love
the show.
Yeah, I love Propel.
We talked about this.
Yeah,
right?
We love
on the
Propel.
show, on the internet, recorded. We've
Yep.
talked about this
Yeah,
and what Propels are good, which ones are bad.
yeah.
Yeah, this motherfucker
I
over
see,
here.
I can see the problem.
I got a variety pack, okay?
Motherfucker. No. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He doesn't
thinks
know.
it's flavor.
He thinks it's the flavor
He
that's
thinks
the
it's a
problem.
flavor thing.
He doesn't even. Here's the thing. It's on the screen. He doesn't even realize
I
it.
can see it, and I see the problem now.
Here's
and
the
I
problem.
feel awkward. I don't feel like
The
I should
audience
be in
knows
this
what's up.
conversation.
He got me some Propel.
He did.
What's wrong with this picture right here? What's wrong with this picture, Mason?
It's a bottle.
This motherfucker. He's asking for it.
It is a bottle, but on top is a.
What's on top of this bottle?
Lid or a cap.
Yeah, but
yeah.
is this the kind of lid that you want to get when you're getting Propel? Or do you want to get the one with the spray, the squirt,
the squirt
bottle?
one.
No, you don't do that. You only do that for Gatorades.
What? Hang on. Let's back up.
I will agree with Mason in that the Gatorade is better with the squirt bottle. So then, icto bacto, he should realize.
I don't think I've ever had Gatorade with the
Yeah,
squirt
with the
bottle.
it turns.
Yeah, it's the turn one.
Oh, the
It-
turning.
it
It's not
honestly-
not like a spray.
It
thing.
looks like a pair of lips. Like it's kind of
Yeah.
It's the
It's
sex
kind of a
cells,
weird
dude.
Yeah.
cap.
Sex cells.
Yeah.
Anyway, just and look. Okay, let's just
really.
spoil the joke. I'll spoil the joke. It's spooky season, and we all know Mason's biggest fear is losing me.
Disappointment.
So that's why I'm
Disappointing
acting like this.
Van.
But next time I ask for Propel in any way, and you come back with one of these, it's going right to your fucking temple.
Did he get you a 12-pack?
Yeah, it was great. He got me a lot of Powerade. Propel. It was great.
That kind of makes up.
It makes up for it. I just wanted to bring this because we had just talked about
that.
Propel.
Is funny.
For sure. And honestly, Van, I'm glad you bring that up because there is also something from that weekend that I got in trouble for. So I think now is a good time to just bring it up.
Oh, shit.
Do you guys need me on this episode? Do I need to be
No, I
here?
think it'll be funny because
another witness.
It's either
a volley back.
Van, did you while you were there, did you ever use the master bathroom for any reason?
Yeah. Oh, did I forget to flush?
You might have forgot to flush. And after we got back home, we'd been there for a while, and I just happened to go in there. And so I see that it wasn't flushed, and I've gotten in trouble a few times for not flushing on accident. We all forget, you know?
Yeah, I forgot.
But sometimes when you use the restroom, you know, you need to flush immediately after, or else it just makes it that much worse.
It was probably pretty bad.
Yeah. And so I blamed my girlfriend, and that did not go over well. It did not go over well at all. And I am sorry for ever trusting you.
Well, it looks like we're both on the same side right now. Wow, we both betrayed each other pretty hard, unknowingly.
Yeah.
The only defense I have for myself in
great.
that situation...
She said thing was great.
Other than that, my only defense for myself in that situation was that definitely, like, that Saturday, it probably was Sunday. Right before I left, I probably forgot. But I was very high most of the time I was at your place. Yeah. But I probably forgot. And I apologize for that. And you know what? Yeah. I say we're square.
Yeah.
It's almost like that was almost like subconsciously that was me getting back for the Propel thing, I think. Yeah. So this whole bit didn't even need to happen. That's what that was probably. Damn. I feel really bad. It's embarrassing. I can't ever look Cheyenne in the eye again now.
No, it's fine. Cool. It was just so funny because she brought up so many things that were just so true, and it's just like, you're right. I didn't do enough homework. I had all the evidence to support that it wasn't you, babe, but I just said it was her anyway.
What makes me feel bad is that you blamed it on her, which is so funny.
Because
I just got home too.
Yeah. Well, so we've been there for a couple hours, and once again, I've gotten in trouble a few different times for that. So when I first thought it was her, I was just like, "Oh yes, now I can finally turn it around on her. No. She did it this time. Now she can't get upset at me." But then I just made it 5 times worse. It was just like, "Oh, yeah, should have never brought it up. Should have just flushed it and just act like I never saw it." But no, I was never going to tell you that. But I thought now was a good time, while the whole internet can hear.
Fine. It's fine. It happens. Wow, that is embarrassing.
And that's what you get for slandering, because I don't hate Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I guess I do deserve that.
He just threw that out there.
It was so funny. Yeah. It was so much fun. I had so much fun shitting on you that day.
So you can't read? You're mad about the Parks and Rec thing, or you?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Okay.
Mason, thanks for coming. Let's move on. We're moving on.
Okay.
My face is kind of warm. Okay, let's talk about this. Halloween time.
Yay.
Okay.
October. Spooky season time. Have you guys done any costumes? Have you worn any costumes yet? Anything like that?
Yet.
I had a Groot mask on for a short time.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
A Groot mask?
Groot.
Yeah. It was a bunch of...
a Groot mask. I thought you got in a mask with like... Yeah, several 2 to 5 people, and it was just like a Hydra or something.
Nope. I was a Captain Cardinal, and also Mike Greenwell.
Right. You had the...
And John Travolta. Because I had the bald cap on.
Yeah, you were doing a whole smorgasbord.
It got really tight, so I had to take some stuff off.
Yeah.
It was fun, though. Dude, last night at the Halloween walk at Indian Creek at Missouri, there was it was for kids, so it was kind of like, whatever, kind of spooky, kind of not, kind of cutesy. And then you get to one corner, and it was like Spooky Street. Like Scary Street.
Yeah.
There were like life-size statues of like Jason and Freddy. Oh. And amongst the statue was, have you seen the Terrifier movie? With that black and white clown?
I haven't seen them, but I know the clown.
I know Chandler loves those movies, and I just recently watched them for the first time. I can't wait for the third one. I can't wait.
The third one's coming out shortly, isn't it?
They're disgusting. Yeah, they're like unnecessarily gory and bloody. It's great, but it's kind of like when you watch Friday the 13th, where it's like, well, that's a creative kill. Like that's what the whole point of the Friday the 13th movies is like. Well, I've never seen a kill like that before.
Or like the Saw movies, you're like, wow,
right?
How'd you think of
this
that?
is just like that, where he's like stomping on someone's head, and he's got like golf shoes on or something. You know, it's like
watch American History X then, because that's not original.
Okay, well, I don't know. He doesn't do that in the movie. You know what? You caught me. I lied again. I'm lying again. I just made that up. I'm just trying to make an example.
But if anyone has not seen that movie, you should watch it because it is a very good movie.
Agreed. Yes, I agree. But anyway, there's this guy or person was dressed as that clown from Terrifier, and it was
a good costume.
They did a good job. Like it looked good, and the way they were acting was super creepy. And I hated that I was holding my nephew's hand, walking. And he was just like Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
And that clown, just laser eyes was like right on him. And he was just like waving. And Pikachu wasn't a fan.
Yeah, no.
But then we started walking. We walked past him. And I turned around and he was gone. The clown was gone. And I was like, is this like legit? Is this happening? Like, is this an actual scary movie I'm in right now? And then we're walking over to the candy bowl. And the fucking clown is standing by the candy bowl, like talking to the people sitting there. And then as we're walking toward it, he taps. I don't know if this is like Shrek or whoever he was sitting next to. Was like he hit him in the elbow, and he was like, and he pointed at Pikachu, and I was like, fuck, I gotta walk up closer to this guy, and he's like literally trying to fuck with me.
Yikes!
And I didn't like, because I just watched the movie, so I was like, I actually was getting a little bit scared. I'll admit it.
It definitely changed the tone big time.
It immediately changes.
It was like Minions and a lot of Mario and Luigi, and the big blow up, Frankensteins and pumpkins and
Oogie Boogie from
stuff like that.
But some families had like one campground had a whole Addams Family theme. They were all dressed up like the different characters.
Yeah,
No Cousin It.
There was a whole pirate one.
Didn't see Lurch.
Somebody had built a boat.
That was
with
crazy.
Skeletons on it. It was like Sea of Thieves.
Some people went way hard. It was cool though. Have you gone on any like Halloween walks, Mason?
No, we just carved pumpkin so far.
Remember that kid that showed up yesterday as we were leaving? Because we went there earlier in the day.
Oh, dude,
we have little 2 and 5 year old little baby, so like we don't need to be wait because we know like later in the night it probably got really scary.
Well, yeah, we went before it was dark
because you could tell some people were like getting their lights up and. There was some
there were people like
neon paint.
doing paint on their face, and I'm like, oh, I don't need to be around for.
And there was a whole other section that goes like really far out, from the parking lot, and that part's like pitch black
in the woods.
It's like in the woods.
It's a paved path, but you're in the woods.
I said the scariest thing I could do for this, like if I was decorating for this, I would just like my campground's like here, and then it's like woods, and then like another campground over here.
Mm-hmm.
I would just go like in between our two campgrounds, about 30 feet. Back
and just
put a table and a bowl of candy.
Yeah,
and just say take as many as you want
with one little like tea candle.
It just says take
the itty bitty light, so that people are like,
there's a sign that says we're supposed to take as many as you want.
Oh, that
and
is
you can
freaky.
walk all the way back there, and you don't do that till like 8:00 at night. You set that out there,
but you don't have candy. You have
it's candy.
Oh, it is candy.
And there's no one else around. Like nothing's gonna happen. But you gotta walk out into like the dark, like just when the woods start getting dark. Yeah. You gotta walk all the way just past the edge.
Yeah.
Just past that threshold of like, okay, now I'm scared.
Like 90% of people aren't even gonna get off the path because they're like, no, that's too far back.
My kid's gonna get murdered if they go over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I saw was that kid that was like in a scarecrow mask and he was sitting right on the edge of the road.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
And it wasn't that it was like scary, but there's in the time of you going, is that a stat? Is that real?
Mm-hmm.
He's jumping out at you. So then it scares you. You're like, damn it.
He looked like that trick or treat kid.
Yeah. I actually saw that mask too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. When I
love when people because it's such a niche. Like I feel like people don't know what that movie is.
That is a super niche movie.
So good.
Niche movie.
It's so good. I love everyone except for the kids in the school bus story. That's the scariest one. The other ones are fun.
Yeah, that's a cool movie.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Good idea.
Maybe. But yeah, so speaking of scary movies, let's move on to our first topic of the path, the spooky path, because it's like a spooky Halloween path right now.
I wore my Black Chief shirt.
I should have wore the powdered wigs over there, but I'm not getting it out. I wanted to talk about because we're all from the generation of Disney Channel original movies.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Kids don't really. I don't know if they still do that. I doubt. Not like that with the wand. I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah. I haven't seen
So
that.
I wanted to ask the question: if you guys can think of your favorite Disney Channel original scary movie. Remember they had a few scary movies because they had Disney Channel had some pretty legit scary movies. I think they were legit.
Yeah.
Or just like like Halloween movies, I guess. And I'm saying
Okay.
And you and I touched on this last week.
we
I
talked about
believe.
Don't Look Under the Bed.
Don't Look Under the Bed,
I
which
think
is
that might have been it.
don't.
That's
yeah.
Nickelodeon though, right?
It's Disney.
I think that's
Oh.
Disney. That might be. I think that is Disney.
It's Disney because I ended up looking it up.
Oh, yeah.
I found a list of
Now,
original.
if we're talking like modern day Disney, Marvel, all that, whatever, Werewolf by Night, the black and white, the original black and white version. I've never seen the colored version, so I don't know if it looks good.
Right.
But the black and white is phenomenal. If you haven't
Yeah.
seen
The
that,
new one was pretty good.
is it, yeah, I haven't seen the. Wait, there's a new one.
Well, I don't know. No, it's not a new full movie, but I think they did something where it was like 15 to 25 minutes, and it was black
Ooh.
and white.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. The werewolf movie or show
Yeah,
or whatever.
but
it was.
it came out like the past 2 or 3 years, I think.
2022.
2022. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Werewolf by Night, so good.
Okay.
I guess it's not very long, but it's pretty cool.
Under Wraps.
Under Wraps,
The Mummy movie.
the Mummy one.
That one actually
Oh,
scares
okay.
me.
Isn't that the one? Don't they go to like a movie theater in that one?
I was getting ready to say I was about to mix Phantom of the Megaplex.
That's awesome.
Oh,
and
that's a good
Under
one, too.
Wraps.
That's a good one.
Because, yeah, are they both at a movie theater?
I think there's just probably a scene of Under Wraps when they're in the movies theater.
Yeah.
I think they're watching a movie about a mummy, and then it
Harold.
cuts to like the museum, and then the mummy is like
a new
moving
one.
or something, right?
Oh, Haunted Mansion. Is that that's not a Disney Channel though? That's just like a Disney.
It's not Disney Channel; it's a Disney movie. Though.
Yeah, so it doesn't count. There's
I would say probably those two are probably like the scarier ones. I would say
I did like that movie though.
the movie
Haunted
that
Mansion.
scared me that wasn't a Halloween movie was Smart House.
Ooh, yeah,
That's actually a good point.
There's some parts in that
Because
freaky.
like Smart House, there's nothing scary about it, but the
Yeah.
concept, especially at that young of an age, and seeing that big like grappling hook come out of the wall,
yes,
that's terrifying.
What else we got? Hocus Pocus. Got Hocus Pocus.
I don't like Hocus Pocus.
I didn't
like
either.
it,
I was a
but I
Halloween
don't-
Town kid.
I love Halloween
I
Town.
love Halloween Town, but those movies
Did not like
because
Hocus
you know
Pocus.
me, I watch scary movies every year in October.
Yeah.
Those like Disney Channel movies, I feel like I skip a year because I can't do it every year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless I've watched like a couple like really scary movies in a row, and I'm like, I need to like
A
nice,
filler.
a nice, just like easy, like still like still a Halloween movie, but like more like chill, like easy to watch. But I don't know. I like Hocus Pocus. I don't know, like Twitches. I don't really like.
Dude, I was
Oh, I
about to
forgot
say
about
that one
Twitches.
to throw out for my wife because
She loves that movie.
we love that.
I know you do.
I actually think it's pretty good.
I know you do.
I rewatched it maybe last year, and I was like, "This is fun."
I think it holds up.
It definitely holds up for being made
Yeah.
almost 20 years ago now.
They're all so cheesy. It's like so that's like
Yeah.
that's why it's sometimes hard to watch them because you're just like, oh, this is cringy how cheesy this is.
Why
Now
is-
you see it.
Oh, I
That's
guess.
the magic one. That's a good movie.
Oh,
I think.
wow.
'Cause there's that scene where the kid throws the card through the train window.
Yeah.
That part's cool because he's like, how did you?
A lot of these I've never heard of.
So lame.
Can
Yeah.
of Worms,
I love, dude. So that was gonna say Can of Worms. That one's scary for
Bride
me.
of
Boogity.
Boogity,
Yeah. That way, I don't know. Boogie might have been a copyright word or something back then.
Escape to Witch Mountain. That's an old one.
Yeah, and then they
Is
made
that
a
the one
remake
with The
of
Rock?
that. The remake is with Rock.
Oh, gotcha.
Spooky Buddies, like
Because
Airbud.
that meme is still very much alive.
Oh yeah, all the Halloween Town movies. Don't Look Under the Bed. Frank and Weenie.
Oh yeah.
That's a Disney movie, but
Um,
still good.
The Ghost of Buxley Hall.
Do you know
Hmm.
what's another movie that's probably not considered like a scary movie, but it like I still like got creeped out by it was James and the Giant Peach.
Oh man, we've talked about that. I love
Yeah.
that movie. Wow.
It
What
is such a good movie,
flick.
dude. We rewatched it, and I obviously remember now that we've talked about it on here because I was about to say the exact same thing I said like 5 months ago. But Dude, it's just so good, and it's still a very good movie, but it's still super creepy.
I also really enjoyed Truth or Scare, the TV show with Michelle Trachtenberg as the host.
Whoa!
Super scary.
Oh.
And then there was that other
I
show.
forgot all about that.
There were two scary shows. I don't think they were on the same channel, but they usually aired at the same time. And so, because it would be like, because one of them was a little bit more fun. So it was like you watch the first one, and then like the first show, and then if you get, or you watch Truth or Scare first. And so either Truth or Scare is going to be a really interesting episode, or if it's one you've already seen, or if it's way too scary to watch, because you'll know immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You switch to the other one that's a little bit more low key, and you're like, I don't want to get too scared tonight. I'm gonna watch the more fun, scary show. That was my life. But I love Truth or Scare. I would love to see if I can watch that show again. I wonder if it's good. Michelle Trachtenberg, because she was attractive.
Whatever happened to her?
She did that movie Euro Trip, and then I think she was in Gossip Girl. She was in Gossip Girl. She was she was spread rumors, and she was
she was not
time.
cool. Yeah, she was not a good character, but she played it well. So good for her.
Yeah, no, she did a great job. And she's very attractive.
Dude,
person.
honestly, Euro Trip is out of all like the B, or even if you want to call it a C movie, it's probably in my top 5 non-A movies.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's so fun. There's so many scenes in it that are crazy, and also it hit me right at that puberty age that it was like hoping it would find its audience.
Yeah.
Then. So like that's why I still like it.
Oh, here's an interesting fact about Europe. You kissed your sister.
So maybe we should do like a Disney Channel original, like scary movie night.
We need to do a tier list of them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Get like 10 of them.
Do we have to watch them first, or just do it straight from memory?
My memory of them is so fractured. I
I
remember like one frame.
Maybe
from
just
each.
a Disney Channel.
You could do
original.
a before and after, so you could blind rank them going in and then watch them, and then determine if it still holds up or if it needs to be like revised or whatever.
Honestly, most of them.
It's a really good idea.
I remember just being scared of, so I would rank them pretty low.
Yeah, should we do just the scary movies or all Disney Channel original?
Well, there's surely not 10 10 scary movies you could do, right? Like, I would probably just do like the main ones, the big ones, and then like throw in like the smart houses and the
you got like Twitches and Twitches 2.
Yeah.
Under Wraps and Under Wraps 2.
Of the new, that's new though. We gotta watch the new, or we gotta watch when we were kids.
Put them all in there.
Oh man.
Let's just look up a list of all of them, and then just pick out the ones that we don't want, and then whatever to see how many we have left. And if we have like 8 or something, we want 10 or 12. Put in like a smart house, or like one that like you're like, I know this isn't marketed as a scary movie, but it freaked me out a little bit. So then you can slide one of those and you can make your case for that movie.
Okay, so the Disney movie tier list is going to be based on scariness, not like how well it is. Like as a movie.
I think how would we do that? This might be an off-camera conversation now, because it might be like a overall watchability.
Yeah.
Or
if it's overall watchability,
just scary movies.
If it's overall watchability, I think you should do all.
We'll set a meeting up. Yeah. Let me schedule a meeting room at the university, and we'll figure it out. Because I feel like there's a lot more factors now that we're uncovering that we weren't ready for. So yeah, we'll do that. And we'll get back to the people. We'll do that on like Twitch or something. We'll do a tier list. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, I wanted to introduce a new. Oh, I forgot my thing in the room. Maybe we won't do this. No, we're doing it. There's a new sponsor for the show. The anti-TP spiderweb decoration. Super excited to have these guys on our team. Because Halloween time, right? So we got the Halloween sponsors. And what's the number one thing that everyone hates about Halloween?
The festivities.
Spiders.
That's right. Getting your house TP'd because you didn't want to give out candy. Because sometimes, candy's so expensive these days.
It is expensive.
Jeez Louise, right? So who can afford to get candy for stupid, entitled kids? Who just expect candy? They don't even say please. They say trick or treat. They don't go trick or treat, please. They just go trick or treat, give me candy. And you're like, I don't want to deal with all that nonsense, right?
Yeah.
And then, but if you turn your lights off, you don't hand out
get
candy,
egged.
you get TP'd.
Or TP'd.
It's 2024.
It's 2024. Eggs are also expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
TP has come down
total
after,
paper, exactly, yeah.
after the...
You get one ply.
we don't say the P word.
So, yeah, so, your house gets TP'd. You know how hard it is to, like, you're pulling on the tilt, whatever, gets caught on the branches of the trees or, like, shingles, and it breaks, and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then you gotta wait for it to rain, then you got, like, just mushy TP all over your side. Ew.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Yeah.
No one. So, with this, our new sponsor, the anti-TP spider web, what you do is it comes, like, spider webs, sticky, right?
Right.
Catch flies, right?
Spider-Man.
Okay.
These are specially designed to trap toilet paper, the fabric, whatever that, what toilet paper is made of,
Mm-hmm.
the wipey stuff, and
The paper?
Yep, the perforated papers,
White
and
stuff.
it catches it so it doesn't get on your house or your trees, and then
Oh.
after Halloween is over,
Yeah.
and the chaos has subsided.
Subsided.
Hey, he knows it.
Subsistence.
He finished college. When the chaos has subsided, you can just like a tarp. You just simply you just take it off the trees in your house. You just take it off. That easy, and so the toilet paper comes off too. It's so easy.
Oh yeah.
So it comes in like a container, like kind of like a Ghostbusters kind of pack thing, because it's like spider web, so it's like liquidy kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So you take it, you get a spray gun, and you got to.
Oh, it's like a super soaker and silly string.
Yes. So
combined.
think of just spraying and covering your entire house and your trees and all your property with like silly string,
Hell yeah.
but it's super sticky silly string.
And
So it's still fun because you get to kind of terrorize someone's house.
Yeah,
In this
you
case,
get
it's
back
just
a
your
piece of your
house.
child-
Yeah, the
childhood.
kids
Yeah.
get their angsty violence out,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, you're not yelling at the local kids. It's like, yeah, TP my house, I dare you.
Yeah, TV my house.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It,
Have
it
fun
comes
with it.
one with the. Then you have a mummy house.
It looks like a spider web too.
Yeah,
So
you have a mummy spider
spider web
house.
and a mummy house.
So this stuff is super sticky, though, right? So like,
Yeah,
that would mean it's super hard
to get
to-
off.
oh,
Super hard.
but
But don't
Or-
worry, because it comes with a scraper. So you can scrape when it gets on your because you don't want to spray your windows.
Yeah.
right.
If it gets on
The-
your windows, you'll have to
Yeah.
get new windows. I'm sorry.
I did a video chat.
I'll say that right now.
I did a video chat with this company actually,
Oh yeah,
and they told me once
Thursday.
the temperature gets cold,
Mhm.
it gets brittle
right.
and it's biodegradable,
yeah.
and so
Oh.
it just kind of
just breaks
breaks
apart.
itself down.
Yeah.
And the scraper just kind of
Okay.
helps it.
The scraper, you help scrape it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the scraper's
Okay.
got like paint thinner on it. So this is
What?
that you that can, that stops,
Asbestos. It's asbestos.
it stops the glue.
Yeah.
Or doesn't it like eat away glues and
Yeah,
stuff?
it could. Yeah.
Paint thinner or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Or isn't it like nail polish remover? What is it?
Mineral spirits. Who cares?
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
of it.
Well, I want it to
I
be. I want it to be paint thinner.
Spirits. I mean, Halloween.
Oh.
Spirit Airlines.
I get it. Yeah, Spirit Airlines will deliver it to your house. That's how it gets to your house.
Yeah.
Spirit
They're
Airlines.
dropping shit out of planes now.
A bunch of skeletons are driving.
They also drop a bunch of copies of the movie
skeleton-
Spirited Away.
Wait,
The skeleton from Halloween Town.
isn't that what the Halloween store's called? Spirit
Spirit
Halloween.
Halloween.
And it's
Spirit
owned by
Halloween.
the airline. It's owned by
right?
Hold on, I
Everyone
need to
knows-
say
everyone
this.
Knows that. Everyone knows.
I need to say this right now before we switch topics. It is called Spirit Halloween. If you ever call it Spirit of Halloween, everyone
Oh.
at my job will make fun of you forever. So do not do that.
Everyone at your job can suck a dick, bro.
Does Mason own a Spirit Halloween
He
store?
does.
No,
No.
no,
he
I
does.
just call it Spirit of Halloween. And then
Learns it
literally
out of
my
his-
entire department
Yeah.
looked at me and called me stupid.
I've
Because
never
it's
heard
Spirit
that,
Halloween.
Now I really want to
Spirit of Halloween.
get a bunch of dicks. For
It's
your,
not Spirit
friend-
of Halloween.
your
It's just
work friends
Spirit
suck.
Halloween.
All
But
right,
doesn't Spirit of Halloween
your work
make
friends
more
are
sense?
making fun of you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give us their address. We're gonna
Yeah.
fucking egg
dude.
'em.
Let's go TP their house because you know what? Guarantee
They do
those people
not
are
have
not the
spider-
people that prepare for Halloween, so they don't have this.
Yeah.
Anti TP spider web decoration. they aren't. They're the people that spend all their money on candy,
Yeah.
so they don't get TP'd. But it's like this only cost $199.99 and 99 cents.
Oh.
Wait. Wait a
That
minute.
guy works.
But if you use
But-
the promo code-
$199.99, so it costs $20,000.
No,
You said
that's-
$199.99 and 99 cents.
Is that $20,000 or is that one?
That's $19,999.
That's actually
But
hella-
Mason, if you use our promo code at checkout,
Okay.
um,
Promo code
promo code
NBR Pod.
promo code Bushnavich at checkout. Remember that? Call back from last episode. You get 10% off.
Okay. So that's a good chunk of savings. Because the math, we all know that math off the top of our head.
If you use that promo code at checkout, you get 10% off of the 40% off you already get when you tell them that we sent you there.
Yeah. On
So
your
you
next
get-
order.
so
On your,
you-
on,
so
it is on your next
You
order,
get
though.
40% off for telling them that we sent you.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you use the promo code Bushnavich, but I'm not legally allowed to tell you how many O's are in that. Or how to spell
That's where they
Bushnavich.
get you.
You also have
That's
to
where
know
they
how to
get
spell
you.
Bushnavich at the start, and then you got to figure out how many O's
If
are
we're
there.
being honest, I don't think there's O's in Bushnavich.
No,
so
in Bushnavich there is.
Oh, in Bushnavich.
And there's
okay.
capital letters in there too. Capital O's.
Some of them. Oh, because the inflection of your.
And there's a few
oh.
silent letters in there,
And
too.
everyone's favorite online app. God, I'm so old.
What?
Everyone's favorite app, Wordle. You only get 5 chances to get it right, or else you get negative 60% off. So you actually owe more.
So you have to pay basically
more.
20% more.
Yeah, all of it. And Spirit Airlines, they don't just bring it to your house. They bring it to your house by crashing the plane into it. So
that doesn't seem like a good cost-effective strategy for them.
you better figure out how to spell Bushnavich then, because that's rough. But anyway,
I mean, surely we don't have to put in that promo code, right? If we don't want to
don't
worry
have
about it. And
to.
we
You
still
already
get 40% off.
Spend full price.
Exactly. You're already getting 40% off if you tell them that we sent you, or just pay full price. It's $199.99.
Yeah.
See, it's not 20,000.
But it's not 20,000.
It's less than a penny. There's no taxes added to it. I don't think.
I don't think, but that's on their end.
Are they an
so I don't really know.
American-based company? Because there will be taxes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No. It's a private company. So that's a anti-TP spiderweb decorations. It's the number one treat for when you don't want to get tricked this Halloween.
Ah, okay.
Anti-TP spiderweb decorations.
And that's our advertisement.
You know what I got from that?
Yeah.
You don't play Wordle.
I haven't played Wordle in a long time.
You get 6 guesses. You said 5.
I played Mastermind.
It's 5 letters, 6 guesses.
It's a much more
Yeah.
sophisticated game.
God, I play Wordle every day.
I only said that because you play Wordle. But yeah, that's our sponsor. We're already moved on. I don't even know why I said that.
Yeah.
Let's move on to another segment, a favorite of ours. The last few
Yeah.
so often. It's time for Mason's fantasy reality check. God, that's fun. It's fun to say. Mason, how's your fantasy
I want
team
to like
doing?
break a glass.
Well,
or
we
something.
haven't.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I've
Yeah,
been
sugar glass? Yeah.
offline or I haven't really been on the episode for a couple weeks now. So, believe it or not, I still haven't won a game yet. So, I'm still doing pretty good. I'm
Same.
0-6.
Oh my God.
God, it
and-
sounds worse.
God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. But luckily, one of my players for the 49ers should be able to start practicing and playing soon. The guy that got shot twice in the chest, not the first round over pick that I picked, but the guy that was supposed to play week 1,
Rolled his
but
ankle.
yeah.
Christian
The guy that
McCaffrey's
got
a
shot.
paraplegic at this point, I think.
Yeah, no,
he can't walk anymore.
And
Is
then
that
like
right?
2 or 3 weeks, no, he can walk, but it hurts apparently. But like this 2 or 3 weeks ago, they're like, hey, like all this that's happening in his one leg, that's like, oh, he's not playing because it's happening in his one leg. It's happening in his other leg too. So like,
Yeah.
I hate it.
I gotta go to Germany because I think I have appendicitis in my right leg. He's in Germany. He's like, yeah. So apparently it's in both my legs.
Appendicitis.
What's it called? I don't know. What it's called.
No, it's something to do with like his
It's not
meniscus or something.
appendix.
Or no, it's Achilles.
At this point, it
Achilles.
probably is appendicitis. Who knows what's
His
wrong?
Achilles tendon. But yeah, Christian McCaffrey. So he's still not playing, huh?
He's still not playing, nor have I got any indication of when he'll play? They said
Disappointed.
hopefully an early November timeframe.
November 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guarantee
at this
it.
point. So, dude, here's how bad it is. So there's 12 people in this league, right?
Yeah.
I am playing Tim, who's 3-3, and he is 9th overall. And he is kicking my ass right now.
Oof.
And I am just 0-6.
Oof, sorry.
Yeah, I am too. But it's okay.
Sucks, man. That really
you know,
sucks
I only paid $50 for it, so
Jesus
that's fine.
Christ.
But yeah. But in my other work league that's free, I'm doing pretty well in it. So
Are you 5-1? Or
I am 5-1. I'm 5-1 in that league.
Wow.
We need to
Because I have the man of every week except this week apparently. Young Hoku, and he fucking kicks ass, dude. He averages 10 points a week. He's a kicker.
He's a kicker.
Young Hoku.
And he chews those
Young
pouches.
Hoku.
Young Hoku.
Oh, the Zinnies?
Zins, yeah, he's a Zin.
I had
Nice.
remember writing those in high school?
What?
Young Hokus? You guys are like the 575.
He's just in elementary school. Young Hokus.
It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
Yes.
So funny.
But anyway, that's my fantasy reality check.
That is
I'm
a
bad.
reality check.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you definitely need a reality check after this season.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you might need to go. Probably time to go to Fantasy Anonymous.
Yeah.
You might have a problem.
FA.
You might have a problem, Mason.
Yeah.
You're 0-6 right now. You have a problem.
I'm
Yeah,
Mason, and I'm
I used to be in.
0-6.
Yeah.
That's how they. Hi, Mason.
Hi, Mason. I just thought
I've been doing fantasy for the past 5
Christian
years and won a total of 6 games.
McCaffrey was just been doing so well. I had so much hope.
I had him 2 years ago, and he was the best. He did the best then.
That's so funny. Fantasy Anonymous is such a funny bit.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
it'd be
That'd be a good
Fantasy
sketch.
Football Anonymous, so FFA, and I was a part of my local FFA when I was in high school.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry about
you
that.
know,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Mason? I think we have something that can cheer you up.
What's that?
Make you forget about your football woes.
Yeah, I
about
think
this
that'd be
artist?
hard.
Oh, this artist I shared with you.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
I think that'll make. I think
Yeah,
Mason
and
will
it
like
kind of it kind of goes with the kicker that he has that he likes. That's the that's the segue.
That's the segue.
Mhm.
We're gonna do an Asian.
I don't want to
segue.
see this artist.
Oh no, yeah, you do.
You do.
I looked up how
You
to
do, you
say
do,
his
you do.
name and I forgot. Is it Shu?
Shoe.
Like-
Shu Tung Han. Shu
Okay.
Tung Han. Is that you think that's right?
That's right.
Shu Tung Han.
What if his name's like Jeff or something?
He is
Oh, okay.
Taiwanese.
These are dope. Yeah,
he is a Taiwanese artist that I found.
Yeah.
There
we go.
I think the horse
on
is the
Instagram,
coolest
I
one.
think.
Yes,
and
dude. That's a beautiful.
For the people that are listening, he is a wood sculpture artist. Like he carves wood sculptures.
Let me zoom in a little.
And then he somehow like pixelates
Yeah,
the wood. Like he makes the wood look pixelated only in certain spots.
yeah.
So it's like trailing away it's insane.
Look
It's
at
like the
that.
coolest art I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
that looks dope.
It's amazing.
I really
Yeah.
don't understand it.
But you said he also has. Oh, look at this one. This one's very cool.
That is cool. There's just regular sculptures. He's just a regular, not regular, like plain, very impressive, like just normal looking people. He's carved into wood.
There he is. That's the guy, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Handsome man.
Taiwanese artist. And
Taiwanese.
he has these normal ones, and then he basically, we were on his website
There's
earlier.
one.
It's
That's
making
dope.
a comment about technology
Yeah,
in like
Ooh.
mixed with the real world, and like how one little thing out of place can catch your eye before, or like I don't know, like one thing wrong can spiral into a million things wrong and all kinds of stuff.
I like
that.
this one because it looks like he uses different pieces of wood
Yeah, look
for the body, which is very cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With just the amount of time we watched a video on how he makes these, like the grid
And I don't
on his computer.
I don't think
Very
that's like
cool.
different colored stains per se. It's just different woods.
Right, I think it's just different woods.
not that create the
Oh.
difference in color.
Because you can almost see the grain is like going in different directions at points too. So you know, if
Yeah.
anything, even if it's the same piece of wood, it's different pieces of the wood and like differently oriented.
Yeah.
Oriented. So it's very cool.
I do think the horse
Whoa,
is my
look at that.
favorite.
No, what's the
I think the
monks one. On
oh
the
yeah, the
mount?
monks one's cool and it's not pixelated. I think the horse one's my favorite because it's called chess.
Yeah, that's
So it's like
cool.
actually a chess piece, but it's like a
That one
realistic
right there, that's
horse.
the chess one, right?
Yeah, it's so
This
cool.
one, very sweet.
Yeah.
And then there was Scarecrow, which was a comment on like war, like war not being a good thing, right? I think we can agree on
A lot of
that.
people have that thought.
Yeah, there's some of his like normal
A lot of people have that.
where they're not pixelated.
Where's the? I'm just looking for that.
It's the very
one.
it's
There,
the very
here
bottom.
here
There it is.
Look at this,
I would
Mason.
Oh,
buy
that's
that.
dope.
So cool.
I would buy that.
Yeah.
How
Love
big do you
that.
think that is? That's like a tabletop.
I would
thing,
say
right?
maybe.
Yeah, that's.
I bet it's only
two
like
or
3
three.
foot tall.
Yeah, I'd say 2 or 3 maybe.
It's-
Yeah.
At first glance, it looks like it could be 10 feet tall,
Yeah.
but then you're like, no, it's got to be little, which is even more impressive because
Perspective.
he's got the little. They got the little water jugs, and how does he do that? It's crazy.
So cool.
Dude,
That's
it's just
not-
it's just so crazy
about
how
that.
artists can just kind of think like that, man. Because like there's this one artist on TikTok that he uses glow sticks and he uses a timed camera.
Yes.
So basically he
Yes.
just like spins around his glow sticks and like all these different ways and does different colors and stuff. But then like once like the camera actually takes the full picture, dude,
So
it looks
cool.
awesome.
That's so.
But like
cool.
I have no idea of how you can even try to do that. Like I
don't
can't
either.
I can't think about or like the people that do like those hanging designs where you can see one picture this way, but if you move to the left,
Right.
it turns into it. How do
Yeah.
you do that?
I
How do
like-
you think of
yeah.
that?
I like when people get a bunch of garbage and pile it up,
And where
and
do you
then like
start?
and they try to
The
light on the garbage,
shadow.
and the shadow of the garbage is like some crazy picture.
Yeah, I do love
Yeah.
So
that.
cool. I also like really old, like 13th century Christian paintings because they're always like those are the ones that are like they have like the dude shoving a trumpet up his ass and stuff. You know what I mean? Those are like the super like they have like monsters and stuff all
Mm.
over them. So funny looking.
Shu Tung Han.
Han.
Shu
Shutung.
HSU
HSU.
TUNGHAN. 3 different names,
The
but
time we need to do everything.
it's on
backwards.
Instagram. We went to his website and it was in Taiwanese.
It's all in Taiwanese.
So we couldn't.
Who'd have thought that?
I'm gonna guess
Yeah.
that he's an artist that probably just
from
showcases
Taiwan.
his work.
yeah.
Like I doubt he just sells. I mean, he may sell
Well,
individual
the
pieces.
sculptures
but-
he showed from 2022 on the site were all it had like locations of the museums they were at.
yeah.
So I think he probably just gives his stuff. I mean, at this point, he probably like museums probably buy, and like art studios probably just buy his work pretty
Yeah.
quick. I bet he sells them sometimes. I bet he does like shows and stuff, but seems like most of it goes into museums because it's beautiful stuff, and I love it. Let's go back, or not back, but I do have another kind of spooky thing that's kind of fun.
Okay.
Not really spooky. You know the book Dracula, the book, where
Mm.
Bram
Yeah.
Stoker,
Mhm.
18 whatever written.
Yeah.
134 years ago, some shit like that. 100 more than that. Because there's another one. They recently discovered a lost Bram Stoker story. Like I don't know if it's like a short story. I think it's a shorter. There's not like a full book.
Right.
That came out a few years before Dracula did. So it's like one of his earlier works, which is very cool. I think it's not about Dracula. I can't remember what it's called. But it was just interesting that they found it because they just it's like when they found.
How
a
do you
bunch
even
of,
find it after this long? Like,
Um,
surely the
a-
guy's dead now.
An
right?
amateur historian found a short story in a collection that was it was the publisher that he knew. He was like, "Oh, this is someone who did like okay, that's it right there."
It just says a fan.
Yeah, it's like an amateur
Oh.
historian is what I said.
Oh, okay.
But it's not it's not about Dracula. It's not about vampires or anything.
Oh, I thought you was like a
No,
continuation.
no. It came out before
Oh.
Dracula. So it's just a short story. It just shows like him kind of coming into his skill as a writer, I think.
That's cool.
Very cool. It's just cool that they found it. It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting that they found it. How'd they find it? Where? I think it's like that's a crazy story that no one knew this. It's kind of like when they found that book the book of all the paintings of Van Gogh that was just like in this hospital for like 200 years and just sitting there on the shelf.
Yeah.
And just no one happened to pick it up. It's crazy. But so it's interesting. That was 134 years old. They're publishing it now. Bram Stoker posthumously, right? That's the word.
I hate that word.
I know. And then they also found not too long ago Mozart, like a single, or not a single, but like a song or symphony that he had written that
would be good.
That was never performed. That they also published, right? Very cool.
Mozart dropped new music.
Yeah, right. So here's the interesting thing,
crazy.
Mason. So Bram Stoker just dropped a new short story, like almost 150 years, like old. And Mozart just dropped a new single after however many, like over 100, 200 years.
Yeah, 200 years.
Those guys both dropped new things this year. And here we are, still fucking waiting for George R.R. Martin to finish his goddamn book series. And Bram fucking Stoker just came out with a new book. And he's been dead for 100 years.
I could feel where that was going.
And George R.R. Martin is still like, Winds of Winter is coming out soon. Stop rushing me. I have 15 shows to make on books I've never written.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. But I thought that was kind of funny.
That is funny.
Everyone online is saying that.
At this point, it's getting ridiculous.
I don't even care anymore.
He'll never finish it.
Yeah,
he hasn't even finished his main story. And you know what? I knew when they were like, oh, they're past now the books he's written, like season 7. They're like, oh yeah, he hasn't written those books yet.
Yeah.
I said, when this show's over, he'll never finish.
Yeah.
Because he gave them permission to make the show because they guessed who the ending, the hero would be, or who the winner would be.
Right.
He was like, they said who they thought the winner would be, and they were right. And you know what I think? He didn't fucking know.
Yeah, I think
he didn't know.
It was a tester.
And he was like, oh, they'll just finish for me.
I think
because if he actually knew, there's no way that would have been the king.
Yeah, I think he did it, and he was like, okay, if it works, I can write that, and I'll have something to stand on because the crowd liked it.
And
if it didn't work, then he goes, okay, that's not the fucking ending I'm writing.
It didn't
but
work.
He's not going to write it anyway.
And he just moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate him so much. I don't hate him.
Yeah.
But it makes me so mad because book 5 is so not good. And it like really needs
so long.
It really needs to be saved and redeemed because it's so not good. And it just drives me insane. But yeah, finish Winds of Winter. I'm gonna be reading Bram Stoker's new fucking book. So fuck you, dude.
I gotta go pick up my son.
Oh, okay. You gotta pick up your son?
I'm gonna go check out my son.
Go check on your son. We're almost done here anyway.
Yeah. I love you.
Hey, who was that? Who was that wrestler that you said was from St. Louis?
Randy Orton, baby.
Yeah, he's our quote this week.
Randy Orton.
Oh, Randy Orton's from St. Louis.
He's from St. Louis.
We thought I was really hoping to see him last night.
We were at Indian Creek, and I think a couple years ago.
I think
now,
it's called Native American Creek.
No, it actually is called Indian Creek, unfortunately.
Okay, before I leave, I saw a thing.
Unfortunately, it's called that.
Before I leave, you guys can discuss if you want, or we can save it. I saw a video of George Carlin breaking down why. I almost said Shakespeare. Why Christopher Columbus called them Indians?
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with the fact that he thought he was in West Indies. It was like the word meant something broken down in Native American.
He's a smart guy.
And so then he broke down why Native Americans not what we should be calling them, and Indians the right thing. But I don't remember.
I think he's kind of hated nowadays, though. So
yeah, interesting. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to find the clip. Okay, Tita Projects on Facebook.
Yeah.
I need Rescue Heroes.
All right, bye, Trace.
We were almost done anyway. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, I know how we're gonna end this show, Mason.
What's that?
I think so. I'm gonna try and make the new thing that I'm gonna start playing the ukulele more, right?
Okay.
Intros and outros, just and then the music will fade in and out. But this time I'm not gonna do it. I'll show you why. But we're gonna get out of here real fast. And you can give your sign off and stuff, and I'll get the quote going. And then I have one more surprise for you for kind of like Halloween season. Even though I know you have your reservations, it's not really a Halloween movie. It's not really a Christmas movie. It's just it's a movie about school and magic and wizards. Right?
I'm not watching Harry Potter.
No. It's just a short clip. You're gonna love it, or you're really gonna hate it. I found. Well, let's just give everyone your spiel, and then I'll show you.
Okay. So where you can find me on the internet is places, actually. Where are they though?
Wait,
Instagram,
Instagram?
and that other one is Mason Greenwell 52 there. Just been collabing a lot recently, so just I'll be on the lookout there. And then TikTok, that is M Green Wee. M Green Wee, like you and me. We. And then the color.
And the French,
And
except
then
not
the
the
first
French.
letter was M.
And
Yeah.
and not in green.
Yeah.
Yeah. M green.
And then I also live in Missouri. So
But that's not part of the tag.
no.
Just the M green and the we and the green part.
Yeah.
Not in that order.
Not in that order though, but it's in one of those. It's in an order
if you do
with
it,
those things.
If you do it we green M backwards from that. So
kind of backwards, not fully backwards.
Not fully. Oh yeah, you're right. So if it was backwards, it'd be.
But the words that
Nearg M. Backwards.
Yeah, I think
that.
Yeah, and it looks crazy, but
right,
like it just says feed me backwards, but there's a bunch of other letters that are thrown in there.
Feed me.
Yeah.
You see Little Shop of Horrors? Feed me, Seymour. Great. So M Green We, right?
That's with the TikTok.
Cool.
You know.
Follow me. It's at Van Windsor on Instagram. If you want to follow the show on Instagram, it's at mbr.pod. And the Facebook is in Mellow Brick Road. I almost said podcast, but it's just Mellow Brick Road, I think. Email us, mellowbrickroad.podcast@gmail.com. Let us know what your favorite Disney Channel original scary movie is. It's kind of a mouthful to say.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess. Mouthful. JK, it'd be maybe one cheekful.
Hey, what did the gay ghost say to his boyfriend?
What?
Oh
no.
Yeah, so follow us on there. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. And the like, that'd be great. If you're on Spotify, what's up? Answer the poll at the end of this episode. And let's get out of here. Let's move on to the quote of the week. And I'll say this right now since Trace isn't here. And I'm not trying to talk so much shit on you guys, but when you guys like to do things and then leave. So then I got to talk about it.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's just content, baby.
Trace told me this wrestler was born in St. Louis. He wasn't born in St. Louis. He lives in St. Louis, and he's obsessed with St. Louis, so I'm still going to do the quote. But Randy Orton, the famous wrestler, love him. WWE, obviously. He was born in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh.
But he grew up in St. Louis.
Oh.
And he is obsessed. Like we legit thought we were going to see him last night at the Halloween walk. Like that's how much he like hangs out. Like it's awesome. It's great. It's crazy.
Good for him.
It's so cool. I've never met him myself, but I would love to like run into him. I'd go crazy. So the quote I have of Randy Orton's is, I firmly believe that without the fans, I wouldn't be where I am. I'm truly fortunate to be relevant for a very long time, and it's because of them wanting to see more of me. And we do, Randy. We all love you. You're great. I don't know you personally. You might have really weird skeletons in the closet that everyone else knows about that I don't, but I don't know about them.
You seem chill.
I think you're okay.
Yeah.
If I find out that you're a piece of shit, things might change. But as of right now, way to go, dude. So Mason, let me show you this as we fade out. I gotta show you this video. You're gonna go crazy for it.
Okay.
Let me make sure.
Stay safe out there, guys, just in case.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Mellow manifestations, and then we can. Yeah. Then I'll.
Bye.
Okay. So I found the other night I was laying in bed. It was late at night. I'm just like, so you're doing what do they call it? They call it doom scrolling or something, right? So I'm doom scrolling, and I just like found this video, this account called Spicy Potter.
Okay.
And honestly, I've never cackled so loud in my life. I don't know how you'll respond to this, but I just want to show it to you, okay? I don't know. Are
you sharing sound?
Yes, I think so. Ready?
Okay.
I haven't seen you since you was a baby, Harry, but you're a bit more along than I would have expected, particularly round the middle.
I'm not Harry. I am.
Well, of course you are. Got something for you. Afraid I may have sat on it at some point, but I imagine it'll taste fine just the same.
I do not like
Baked it
it.
myself, words and all.
I don't.
Thank you.
It's not every day your young man turns 11 now, is it? Hey?